Welcome. Today is Tuesday, 1-3. It is not 1-3. How dare you mess with me? It's 1:10.
It is 1:10.
It's 1:10, but it's 9 p.m. Eastern. Episode 306 of the Sundering. Click, click, click keys.
Oh, change it to 1:10.
This episode is brought to you by ads. You know you like what you hear already. So you should click through our ads and give us money.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man. We just get to keep a little bit of the money you're going to spend on Amazon or Newegg or Jinx anyway.
And it's not coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of these corporations. We are literally stealing from corporate fat cats. I know Ray would be like yelling at me if I said that we were stealing or we are partaking in thievery, but we really kind of are, but it's legal. So, if you really want to stick it to the man, buy something you probably were already going to buy, and we'll steal some from these monster corporations.
Monsters.
They're monsters. Amazon does sell Monster energy drinks, so I mean,
yeah,
there's that.
And drop us a review if you like what you hear, or if you don't like it, we'll read it either way because we'll fawn all over your awesome verboseness.
Or
what do we have on deck?
Or you could say we're a Dungeons & Dragons podcast again. That was fun.
Yeah, we aren't. If you're looking for that, by the way. What do we have on deck for you tonight? A man after Cer's hearts. Hearts multiple.
Hearts.
Hearts? Are you a doctor? Are you the next doctor?
What animal has multiple hearts? Hold on, I'm looking this up. There might be a reason.
Doctor Who?
Octopuses and squids have multiple hearts, and earthworms.
He's saying you're slimy and tentacly. Wow, there's so many edits to the show notes already. There's Hasu's in there like, oh, that should say heart. No, I like hearts, Hasu. We're going to keep it at hearts. We also have more Overwatch porn. Octopi. More Overwatch porn, a ton of gaming news, and so much more. Welcome to the Sundering. Do you know how to speak Klingon? We do. Ja. The she ma jekum Kim Jong-un petach.
What does Kim Jong-un have to do with this?
I don't know, but when I tried to look it up...
Sundering is an explicit podcast, which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Rayfyst.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that chick's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rayfyst.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Xia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
All right.
Wow, my face is really bright when I look at my phone. Whoa.
Well, good evening. I'm Service. I'm joined by my co-host, Xia. Ray is literally patient 0 in New York. And
wait to say that.
I look, when Ray said he's been sick for the past week and he couldn't go to the doctor because no one could take his shifts at the pizza place, this basically means you have a sick man in the upstate New York area making pizzas and sending them out. This is like every germaphobe's worst nightmare. This is
I think they're kind of hard on Ray.
This is like Contagion Part 2. Not that I don't think you can get Matt Damon to come in and play Ray, but you can probably get somebody. And I'm not sure who.
I think you're being mean to Ray.
Not being mean.
We're kicking a man while he's down.
I'm just saying that his workplace should have known better. And if the plague starts in upstate New York, it is on this pizza place's head. It's on their heads.
So,
anyway,
what are you drinking? In your anger at pizza and creation of pizza.
A beer barrel bourbon. I got some of that tonight, and
that's the only thing you drink. Like, do you ever branch out?
Oh no, I do. It's all gone. I had a whole bunch of really, really good stuff that I drank over the holidays, and now it's all gone. So all I have left is the beer barrel bourbon. So,
I am on a weight loss challenge, and so I am doing my best not to I'm trying to count my calories each day and keep a track of how much I'm eating and what I'm eating. And I really want alcohol. I want alcohol so bad. And
bourbon has 0 carbs.
I understand that, but I want girly, fruity, naughty things. And I'm fighting the urge right now. Yeah, girly stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm drinking water. It's not nearly as exciting.
That isn't exciting at all.
You've been busy.
I've watched a lot of TV on Netflix.
Yes.
I started watching Stranger Things. My wife is undecided. We've only done 2 episodes. So I watched the first episode without her, and I told her it felt kind of fringy, like the show Fringe. Mm-hmm. And then there was some sort of I'm just gonna say there's a creature, possibly, in the movie or the show, and
you've never seen it, right?
I've never seen it. Okay. And so that's where it starts losing my wife. So that's not her jam. So
she should stick it out.
She's gonna stick it out for she said she'll stick it out for one more. She stuck it out for episode 2, and then episode 2 there was some weird stuff with walls. That's all I'm gonna say. And then she said, I don't know about this, but I'll give it one more episode.
Does she like the 80s, 90s?
I think she does, but
Stand By Me and
yeah,
it kind of harkens to that time.
Yeah. Let's see. I finished watching the show Between on Netflix. Mm-hmm. That's a really good show if you want some mindless junk to play on your second screen while you're playing video games, because you really don't need to pay attention to it. It doesn't have the greatest of acting. It's a very tropey storyline about a virus that breaks out in a small town, and then it gets quarantined and blah blah blah. And then it's every CW teeny bopper show combined with Contagion. So let's see. And then I also started watching the show Magicians, which I think is a sci-fi show. That's been pretty interesting. I don't know why, but I like that. Some people were like, that show's... I was looking up some reviews for it. Some people were like, that show is absolutely terrible.
It's really bad. Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
And I tried watching this other show on Netflix called The 3%, but I couldn't do it because it was all subtitles. And
No. You can watch it dubbed. It's not as good dubbed. But it's dubbed.
On Netflix?
Yes. You can watch it dubbed.
Oh.
But it's not as good, I think. I like things with subtitles if it's in a different language. Watch it. Because you like Hunger Games and dystopian...
Yes, I like dystopia
Oh my
stuff.
God, you need to watch 3% then. That's exactly what it is. Just watch it dubbed. No, you're not getting out of watching 3%. I order you. It's the quintessential, this is the future and it sucks. And it's messed up show.
Which will play into something that I want to bring up in a little bit. But also, I've been playing a bunch of Warcraft. My pal, I've been gearing him up. And I've been playing some Heroes of Storm against AI, which has been good practice while I watch terrible shows like Between on Netflix. So, yeah, that's pretty much been what I've been up to besides work and work and more work. Oh, and the Snowpocalypse, which which by the way was mostly shit. But I will say this: I had the bright idea to try and take down our Christmas lights. Not during, but after everything had fallen, and everything went fine until I tried walking around to the. I tried walking around to the side of the house to throw something away because that's where our garbage can is, and that's when I slipped. Not when I was taking down the lights, but when I was trying to walk around to the side of the house, I slipped, fell, hurt my back.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so that wasn't fun. But other than that, how are you? What's going on with you? Because last week we only did a streaming show, and then you weren't on the previous show. So, what's going on with you? You. And you're on mute.
I'm muted. Okay, what's going on with me? Let's see. I beat Final Fantasy 15 last night.
And hold on, I gotta stop you right there before you move on. Are you satisfied with the ending?
No.
Okay then. I literally been waiting to see if I wanted to buy it, depending upon your reaction to the ending.
Well, I will say this: the game is actually really fun, and I like the characters. And the ending isn't bad. The problem is that you can tell that Square was rushed at the end. Like, it's a really big open world. And it's it's so much fun. There's so much stuff to get into, and you're always finding new things. And it's just the sheer just vastness of the world is really awesome, and it's a beautiful game. And then you get to a point, and it becomes like a tunnel, and it's really linear. And I don't feel like I think they miss a lot of exposition. There's a lot of things that needed to be explained that weren't. Although Square's kind of notorious for doing that with a lot of their games, where you get to the end and you're like, wait, what happened? So if you so like we may not be outside of the realm of, oh, okay, it's Square, but I feel like it just needed to be explained better. Not a bad ending, just I wish there was more explanation for how what roles people played and things like that.
Oh, I wanted to show you something. You'd be proud. I got this I got something really cheap, and I brought this up because I thought you were going to be on the show. And Ray's like, I don't care. I was like, but you would care. I got this. Damn. I got this little, like ultra cheap, like $8, like over the holidays. I haven't played it yet, but I got it for $8. I can't tell.
Is that Ocarina of Time?
It is Ocarina of Time.
Oh, so good. Now you've played Ocarina of Time.
No, I've never played it.
Really?
Oh, well, I got Majora's Mask really cheap, and everyone's like, what are you doing? You can't play Majora's Mask without playing Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, yeah.
So
it's like a spiritual successor to it.
So, yeah. So I stopped playing Majora's Mask. And... yeah.
I tried playing Majora's Mask. It wasn't for me. My nephew loves Majora's Mask. It's his favorite Zelda, I believe. I couldn't get into it. Ocarina of Time, to me, is the better of the two. But, Majora's Mask is a lot more hardcore, I feel like, because of the time thing, and the sun creeps me out really bad, so I couldn't. The sun face, it's so creepy.
Oh yeah,
there's
a lot of creepy stuff there. Anyway, I wanted to show that out. So anyway, Final Fantasy 15, you beat that. What else you got? What else have you been doing?
What else do I got? Let's see. I binged a whole lot of stuff for Netflix.
Like what?
So I saw One Day at a Time. Oh gosh. One Day at a Time, Imitation Game. What did I binge last week?
Out of everything you binged, is there anything absolutely worth watching? And why?
Imitation Game.
What's the Imitation Game about?
It's about the...
Poop.
And his name is escaping me right now.
Alan Turing.
What? Alan Turing. So he, in World War II, basically made, like, the first computer.
Mm-hmm.
And used it to decipher code coming in from Germany, so that they know. So you've heard of all this?
Yeah, I've heard of all this.
Like okay, and you've never seen it?
Wasn't there a movie with Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yes, that's it. That's the one I.
Oh, I thought this was like some Netflix original type deal. That you were talking about.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, we do a thing now where we watch movies too. And so I'm like looking at my history here. So yeah, One Day at a Time was yesterday. Medici Masters of Florence. You can pass on that. You can. I'm serious. The OA is a little bit. It's kind of a weird show.
That's what I've heard.
It's weird. You probably haven't watched anything quite like OA.
Like, the next thing I really want to watch that's on Netflix, honestly, is Black Mirror. I want to start. Because everyone says it's like techie Twilight Zone, and I'm like, sold.
Yeah, Mark tried to watch the first 2 episodes of it and was like, I will never ever watch the rest of the show. It's terrible. It's depressing and doesn't serve a purpose. I have friends swear by Black Mirror. Love it. So it's a bit decisive, I guess. Divisive.
Divisive. I'm going to be decisive, and I will watch it eventually.
My absolute favorite show that's a Netflix original is Lovesick. It was originally called Scrotal Recall, and now they renamed it to Lovesick. It's the same thing.
Scrotum Recall?
It was called Scrotal Recall.
Is it like Total Recall, but for your nuts?
No, that's amazing. No, it's called Lovesick. But no, if you've never watched Lovesick, that's my favorite show. It's excellent. It's about a guy who finds out he has chlamydia and he has to like call back all his ex-girlfriends and people he's slept with, and it
does not seem like it's going well at all.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny, and so that would be like my recommendation of shows that we've done for Netflix.
By the way, Frog says the OA might be cool if it had an ending.
Yeah, it's just. I just don't really know how I feel about it.
Oh, there was another. I just remembered there was another Netflix show that I finished watching that I told Ray about, but you weren't here. The Travelers.
Yeah, how was that?
I liked it.
I think we're supposed to cover that. That has Rob Lowe?
No, it's a guy who looks like Rob Lowe, though.
That's what it is. I was like, this guy's Rob Lowe, but it's not Rob Lowe.
It's a Rob Lowe impersonator.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of shit, but...
Okay.
But yeah.
Alright, I think that's one... We're doing Series of Unfortunate Events next week. I feel like... No, we're doing Series of Unfortunate next week. Frontier... I don't know. I feel like Travelers was one we were going to do. I didn't remember.
I enjoyed Travelers.
We talk a lot about Netflix.
I know.
Okay.
I've watched...
Sorry,
Sorry, everyone. I've been watching a lot of TV lately.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I've been playing, and then I've been playing a little bit more Heroes than usual because Commander Chu is adorable, and it's like, let's play Heroes. And I'll say okay, because he's really fun to play Heroes with, and I'm enjoying playing it again. It's been a little while, and that's it. Oh, and I applied for a job. I can't say where.
Yeah.
I guess I could say where, but no, I can't because if I got it, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway.
Yeah. But hey, keep your fingers crossed for me for mysterious job. Everyone.
So, yeah.
That's it now. I'm done.
All right, let's do news.
And now here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
All right, so we got to start off with some bacon news because some people have told me that they missed it. So
this is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
And since we're at the height of the football playoffs, NFL playoffs here, there is an article in USA Today about the Patriots tight end who said bacon 32 times in like a rant or interview that he did, and it's Martellus Bennett. He's a tight end. And yeah, so 2-minute interview and he slipped it in 32 times. Good for him. I like this guy.
Wow.
My buddy Puck, who is a huge Patriots fan, I will be making sure to share this story with him because I feel it's relevant to his interest.
Don't you hate the Patriots, though? Doesn't everybody hate the Patriots?
I mean, everyone hates the Cowboys. Everyone hates the team that whoever's winning the most, right? Whenever. I mean...
I don't know. Nobody ever says they hate the Packers, except the Vikings fans. But
nah, I don't really like the Packers either. I do like Aaron Rodgers, though. I do like Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, usually the 49ers and the Packers have a rivalry, but the 49ers are garbage and god-awful. So, anyway... That's all under the bridge. The fact is, Patriots tight end loves bacon. I like him. So, I will be rooting for him at least this next week against the Texans. So, good on him. So, you brought this up about this whole dystopian futures. So, let's we might as well just bring it up because we have to. Trump becomes president, what, tomorrow? Is that?
Something like that.
Yeah. So... Not going to talk about the politics or anything, but let's let's just be honest. How long we should just set up a pool right now.
Okay.
How long will it take for him to offend another country's leader?
He is gonna offend. Do we have to say what country or how long?
No. Just how long?
I'll give it. Okay, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'd say by Sunday of this coming weekend.
You see, I'm going to say that it's going to take him at least 1 year. And I'm going to tell you why. Hold on, and I'll tell you why. Because the moment he becomes president, all his passwords begin to change.
What do you mean his passwords?
Well, Secret Service goes in there, starts redoing all the passwords for everything he logs into. They start monitoring everything. So I'm pretty sure he's going to forget his password for Twitter. Because it's going to be like some 100-character, like, ridiculous password. And he's going to be like, what's my password again? They're like, it's 100
Somebody
characters.
Somebody needs to make it really fucking hard for him. Because he is... he has no business.
Look, you all say I have a problem on Fridays with my food picks. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so I think it's going to be a while because I don't think he's going to be very good at it.
Breaking news, by the way, apparently Mark was looking at me and telling me this as I was logging into Skype to do the show, but there was something just released that says that Trump knew about the hacks ahead of time. Like, he knew, right? Something like that?
I don't know.
That Trump knew that he was getting hacked, or like, he knew that Hillary Clinton was getting hacked by Russia in advance. Like, way before, and so he's been denying that they hacked, when in reality he actually knew about it before the result even came out.
Well, wait. I'll need a legitimate news organization.
What? A legitimate news? Where did that come from? Nuh-uh. Who said that?
New York Times.
The New York Times.
Okay, so, all right, it's legitimate. Like, if it came from like Occupy Democrats, I'm just saying. I have people on my Facebook feed who just like repost shit from Occupied Democrats, and I'm like, guys, just look. Who are you trying to convince?
You voted for Trump. You are defending.
I didn't. No, I'm not.
You're a defending glorious leader. Yes, you are. You already are.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell everyone. I voted Libertarian. I voted for Gary Johnson.
Yeah, I would have voted not. I would have voted if I was not at your house. But I was at your house.
And everyone's like, oh, you threw your vote away. And I'm going to answer this once more. It's not throwing your vote away if you believe in who you're voting for. And I didn't believe in the other two candidates.
I agree with that.
So, and anyone who says, like, if you don't vote for a Democrat or Republican, you're throwing your vote away and it doesn't count, then by that theory, then there should never, ever be a third party, ever. And the system is rigged. That there never can be a third party, even though it says that there can be. So that's what you're saying. You're saying people who say you have to vote for Democrat or Republican are basically saying that the whole system is rigged. Which clearly I think it is.
I think it shows this year that it was.
Pretty much. But yeah, so I mean, anyway, enough politics. So I think a year, you think it's going to be only a week.
I'll extend to a week. I'll give him a week, but he's going to upset somebody.
Mark the tape.
Yeah, and I think it's going to probably be like, I'll even go a step further and say, I think it's probably going to be like Japan or South Korea or
North Korea.
I think it's going to be. You think it's going to be North Korea?
I bet you anything it's going to be North Korea. I think it's North Korea. Easily.
Upsetting Korea.
He'll be like, fuck you. Who are you?
Do you remember Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yes.
They could totally do something with Trump and Kim Jong-un. Like, I would love to see that.
Now, I don't want to sit here and defend Trump, but if I was president, I would probably offend the guy in charge of North Korea because he's an idiot. Yeah. And I'd be like, what are you doing over there? Really? You guys barely have cable TV. I don't want to hear from you. And what I just said right there will pretty much ensure that I'll never be president. Actually, anything that we say on this show is actually proof that even the ridiculous shit that we say on this show, we can still be president. This is proof of what's about to happen tomorrow.
America.
Yeah, so this show no longer excludes us from being president. Look at that.
No, because I'm pretty certain that he has said things that we would have not have said on the show. Like, come on, like.
I want to see you run for president, and I want someone to grill you like, candidate Xia. Can you explain to us what 575 queef means?
Plead the fifth.
I just want you to go.
The fifth. I'm gonna grab him by the dicks. That's right.
All right. All right. So, going back to all the TV that we've been watching, I want to bring up the fact that Bill Nye is getting a series on Netflix, and I am excited. I love Bill Nye. The way he explains science, like, he's just awesome. In my opinion.
I never really watched Bill Nye.
Bill Nye he explains science in very easy terms, and I remember watching him when I was younger, and it made me very interested in learning more. The way he explained it, he didn't like talk above you, but he also didn't come down and belittle you either. He uses great analogies. So anyway, I really like it, and he's going to be kind of showing, like, he's going to take like some of the science that politicians around the world have basically said that we need to do this because of this, and he's going to prove whether they're right or wrong, essentially, with science for science,
bitch.
Love science, and I fear that it's only fair that he comes in and starts telling everyone how they don't understand science. And we're talking about dystopian futures. I mean, the end is nigh, right?
Yeah.
That should be the name of the show.
The end is nigh.
Netflix, if you are listening, you should name Bill Nye's series "The End Is Nigh."
Mark the tape. Mark the tape. You said it first.
Mark the tape.
The end is nigh. I'll make a series where I'll pretend to be Bill Nye and call it "The End Is Nigh." I have ideas now. All right, I should stop having ideas.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about. So, Ray and I talked about this where Pornhub released a whole bunch of stats recently for their end of the year, and how Overwatch is really high on the search bar. Well, Kotaku reached out and said, we want to know specifically who people search for the most. And number one, obviously Tracer. 2 was Diva, 3 was Mercy, and 4 was Widowmaker. The next up, not like by half of what Widowmaker was Sombra, and then coming in 6th was May, which kind of proves that May is not Bae, and maybe we could all stop fucking saying that. All right.
He says after saying it.
Can we just stop with that? Because clearly she's not.
Yeah. You know, I'm kind of saddened by the fact that Bastion is last, because I feel like you could do a lot of dirty things.
He is a giant robot tank. What are you going to do with him?
Because, so you know they have like those fuck machines? Girls use them. I've never watched. I've just read about them when I'm looking at other things to purchase. He could totally be a fuck machine. Like, he could have like a little weenie, and he just like have sex with people. I mean, I feel like it lends itself. He's probably the easiest one. Fuck machine.
I mean,
but somebody would have to make him, like, it would have to be. Oh God, the word's escaping me.
I don't. You know what?
Human form.
You know what?
I know what I'm trying to say.
You know what I'm upset about? Torbjorn is not even listed on this. He's not even in the top 20. Where is Torbjorn?
I need to go back. Torbjorn? Come on. If you were gonna sleep with an Overwatch character...
Roadhog is in there. Roadhog is in there.
Yeah, but that's just like for funny sake.
Well, what's his face with the rip tire?
Junkrat?
Junkrat's not on here either.
Well, obviously.
Junkrat and Torbjorn both get left out in the cold.
So for me, it would be either Farah or McCree. Ooh, maybe Hanzo.
In his fucking Nipplegate.
Come on. Hanzo he's an attractive man.
You know what Ray would be bitching about? Zenyatta's also not on this list.
He sure isn't, and he has balls. Like, again, I feel like the obvious ones are getting left out here.
More people would ride Bastion like a Hitachi magic wand than they would like hang out with Torbjorn, Zenyatta, and Junkrat. I mean, Junkrat's got a peg leg. I mean, sure you could do something with that, right? Don't facepalm. You know it's true.
That's really nasty.
You're talking about Bastion.
No, but that doesn't involve. Okay, Bastion would have a very clean member and polished. Junkrat is on the floor and it like pegs along.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of bumps, so you gotta assume that things are gonna be sterile because it'll just like light things on fire.
Right? I came up with a bad joke. He'd be good at pegging.
Xia jokes. The end is nigh.
Okay, moving along.
In Warcraft 7.1, let me just update that. Warcraft 7.1.5 is live. So with this, I mean, a lot of class changes. Not even going to bother getting to it. Disciplinary Time Walking is here. The Brawlers Guild finally returns. Micro holidays, which are interesting, and one in particular I am really interested in, which happens end of this month, and it's the Kirin Tor Tavern Crawl holiday, where literally what you're supposed to do is go to all the different taverns in the world, like on a pub crawl.
That's cool. Why not do that during Oktoberfest?
Well, because they already got like an Oktoberfest type thing. I mean, you don't need Oktoberfest to do a pub crawl.
I know, but I feel like, okay.
I also want to point out that before Cataclysm came out, Ray and I did a quick little like picture thing where me and him, we went around to all these different taverns on all the different continents and took our character pictures.
Well, here you go. They were inspired by you.
Obviously.
I'm telling you, they listen. They're listening.
Let's see. Oh, and apparently Nighthold is the next raid. It's going to open January 17th. Well, it's the targeted date. I'm using air quotes here. So go read up on all these patch notes, and there's stat changes and
the things.
There's all these things happened. Oh, I will say this. For alts, you could buy artifact research on your main and send it and help get your artifact knowledge leveled up a little bit faster. So that's nice. I did that on my Paladin just before the show. Well, from my Death Knight to my Paladin. Back to Overwatch. The Oasis map is live. I haven't played it yet. I haven't really played much of Overwatch, but I haven't even played the new Reinhardt map yet. That's how long it's been since I played. And I liked it. I really liked playing it, and lately I just haven't had time to do it.
I like it more when I have friends playing with me. I have friends.
I was about to say, hold on, wait a minute. You're pausing at the wrong points in your sentences. Let's see. Also, the entire roster of Heroes of the Storm is going to be available apparently this coming weekend from January 13th through the 16th.
Oh.
So if you don't have a hero and you want to play it, you could play it.
Oh, this will be a fun weekend to play.
So January 13th through the 16th, get your Heroes of the Storm action in. And
sweet.
So we also got this one other piece of news, jumping into this. Steam Awards.
Yeah, we talked about this.
You talked about this?
We talked about this on the show.
We did?
Yeah, we totally did. We went down the list, and I remember complaining about how
no,
going down this whole list.
No, that was the Video Game Awards. That was something different.
Really?
This is from Steam, like Valve only. Valve came up with Steam Awards. And
I swear we looked at this. Maybe I read this without you guys.
Maybe, but these are some weird-ass fucking names of awards. Villain Most in Need of a Hug, Portal 2. I haven't played Portal 2, so...
Oh, that's good.
I own it. I haven't played it. I thought this game was cool before it won an award. Euro Truck Simulator 2. I feel like Ray would be really into that. Because remember, his wrestling nickname was like the truck driver.
Yeah, but I feel like it was more creative than that.
Maybe the trucker. Anyway, Test of Time Award went to Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Yes.
Just 5 More Minutes went to Counter-Strike. I never played Counter-Strike. Now, this is where Ray would probably be excited. The Whoa Dude Award went to Grand Theft Auto 5. And then the Game Within a Game Award also went to Grand Theft Auto 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the I'm Not Crying, There's Something in My Eye went to The Walking Dead. I'm guessing The Walking Dead, the Telltale game?
I would presume so. That's the only Walking Dead games I'm familiar with.
I mean, like, I think there's like another couple that are really bad, so I'm guessing it's probably the Telltale series.
That makes sense. I mean, their games are good. So.
Best use of a farm animal. Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator. Deserved. That's one of the funnest games
I've
ever played. You've never played Goat Simulator?
No,
Don't
look,
you own it?
No, Ray has given me a lot of other shit games.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm saying it now. We need to play Goat Simulator on the show within the next couple weeks. Oh,
I don't own it. Neither does Ray.
Okay, I need to get you... What? You know what? Maybe I should stream a game for a change and play Goat Simulator. It is one of the most fun,
maybe
stupid, hilarious
Maybe
games.
you should stream it and Ray and I watch and like make fun of you the whole time. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
We should.
I'm gamer.
We
I'll
should.
do that.
We should probably figure that out. Let's see. A Boom Boom Award went to Doom.
Yeah.
I haven't played
Doom.
I haven't played the new Doom.
I really want to. I like the originals. Except Doom 3. I didn't play Doom 3 because it looked too scary.
Doom 3 was scary, but like, and that's what I'm kind of worried. Like this new Doom, everyone says it's not like the other Dooms, but everyone says it's good. So I don't know. Love-hate relationship, Dark Souls 3. I hear that's a very punishing game.
Dark Souls? Yes.
Never
I
played.
can't. Mark enjoys the Dark Souls games as much as you can enjoy them. I cannot get into it. I'm too Care Bear.
I literally went to this, it's a gaming bar called Battle and Brew, like several months ago.
Love Battle.
And someone was playing Dark Souls and they were kind of streaming on some of the TVs, and we just watched him dying over and over and over again. And I'm just like, at some point, and it's to the same thing. And I'm just like, when do you just stop? When do you just say fuck? It reminds me of like the original Ninja Gaiden.
Yes. And you just get punished over and over until you learn, oh, now I need to do this at this part. And
the sit back and relax went to Euro Truck Simulator 2. So this game has gotten 2 awards. Euro Truck Simulator. What's so great about European trucks?
I don't know.
I mean,
be good. Must be fun.
And then Better with Friends, Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah. Left 4 Dead's fun. Left 4 Dead 2's fun.
So those are the Steam Awards. Very strange names. And I guess I'd have to find out like more of the context around like what some of these meant to see if like these games were legitimate.
Like met the criteria of whatever the award was?
Yeah, because like just 5 More Minutes, like for me, I would think that would be like a Civilization game. Because to me, like Civilization is all about like, oh, let me just just one more, and then the next thing you know, it's like 5 hours later. And comments on this were like, oh, it was a glorified popularity contest. So, and it was like joke categories, but whatever. Hey, it was a thing. It happened. Deal with it, people. If you want to foff about it, send in some foffs. Speaking of which, let's get into some of those right now.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
All right. So what do you got?
Why don't you go first?
So, in my infinite amount of TV I've been watching, I watched an episode of House Hunters. Where the people who... And for those of you who don't know, House Hunters is where it's people getting shown around and they get shown 3 houses and they're supposed to buy a house at the end of this. And it's the most bizarre way to buy a house, I think, ever. But anyway, it's a show. It's very popular on HGTV.
Yes.
And so... And I have a superpower for guessing which house they will actually pick. But anyway, so... There's an episode where people were looking at a house, and the number one concern that these fuckers had was where could they put all of their birds. And I was really hoping Ray was going to be here for this. But literally, if your biggest fucking concern when buying a house is where to put all your birds, you have a fucking problem. That's not going to be solved by buying one of these, like, 3, like, random houses that was picked for you.
Do you know that show, it's all staged? They already know which house. They already have the house. They already, like, put down a payment and they're in.
Oh, I'm sure, but still.
Yeah.
Like, really? Where are you going to put all your birds? I don't even remember. I was so angry about this episode.
They came up with a bad excuse to be like, we don't actually know why we don't want, like, we already picked another house, so this one this is no space for birds. Bullshit.
Birds.
Sorry, buddy.
Damn it. Angers me.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway. What do you got?
Ooh, I know. So, actually, it's from today. Fuck off to all the people who are like, it's the new year, I'm gonna go exercise, and there's so many passes for spin class, and they took all the spin class stuff, and I didn't get to go to spin class. I had to work out on other equipment. I was bummed. So yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna add a up because at kickboxing, everyone's signing up for fucking kickboxing, and like it's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm watching you. You're like, 1, you're half-assing it. 2, like, you're not going to stick past this one time, so now you're just wasting everyone's time.
You're so mean!
Some of these people you could tell. You could tell that they were, like, there because they were, like, desperate to try and find something. Something to do, get, like, an extra... Plus, there's a whole bunch of, like, high schoolers who were there. Who were just like, oh, I want to do kickboxing, and it's like, ugh.
Dude, that kickboxing class is one of the most fun... I need to double check that there wasn't one within, like, 30 minutes of me, because it was amazing. I am not saying that it's bad to go get healthy or that you are trying to lose weight or be a better you. It's, damn it, I miss going to a class because I didn't think about it. That's all I got. I mean, you do you if you're trying to be healthy. I know I am. I gotta lose some poundage to win money.
Ate my way through the holidays.
I did too. I definitely did.
All right. Well, honestly, the community has been pretty quiet about FOFs this week, so...
Oh, well, that's good. That means people are generally happy.
Yeah, so let's get into a haiku. Because we've missed haikus from you for a few weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Xia.
Does that gong ever scare you at the end?
No.
It's a little loud.
Just...
It always makes me jump. No. Okay.
No. Just you.
Oh, okay.
She's crazy.
Shut up. All right, here we go. Ray is still missing. He could be patient 0 or just some bad gas.
God, it wouldn't surprise me if he went to the doctor like, you have gas, like really bad gas.
I feel bad when he was like, no, nobody can cover me. And okay, you know what? I don't want to talk about his business, so maybe I'll just stop right there. I just feel bad that he's not feeling well.
Lex yells in the chat room, I made it. Yeah, except for like at the end of the show.
Aw, I'm sorry. It's a shorter show than usual. Or it's like, is this like a nice time?
This is like
under an hour?
Yeah, this is like perfect. Normal that Ray and I were doing.
It's because I added the element of more tangents.
Oh, I was going to say the element of surprise. Alright, well, Ray, who is not here, you can find him on Twitter at RAYFYST. Send him well wishes or tell him that this birdhouse thing was all his fault.
No, we love Ray.
You can find me on Twitter at Rayfyst. It's you.
And you can find... it's me. You can find me at ITSXIA on Twitter, and you can find the person who helps make this show possible, Mr. Hasu, at Mr._Hasu on Twitter. You can find the show in a lot of locations. You can find it at thesundering.net. And there you can also find links to our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also drop us a line at thesunderingpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 323-SUNDER-0. That's 323-786-3370. We haven't had a lot of call-ins in a while. Please do. We love them.
We do like call-ins.
We are a proud member of D20 Catalyst, part of D20 Crit, and our intro is courtesy of Boxing Fox. Thank you for no one submitting shit to us. Thanks.
It's a new year. People are really nervous about like the next few days. So I mean, whatever. Things happen.
Thanks, guys. You didn't do your part, and you should build bad. I'm just kidding. Maybe.
We should do. Fuck. It's probably because we didn't have a show last week, so it kind of threw people off.
It could be, yeah.
I'm gonna blame us. I will blame us for that.
Why us?
I don't know.
I had fun last week.
It's easier to blame us than our listeners. All three of them.
I like blaming you listeners. You assholes. You know who you are. Hey, they keep coming back. They like the punishment. I know what you're into, listeners. You're so dirty. You right there?
I'm good.
You gargling your drink?
I'm good.
All right, well, Sarah's gonna gargle you while you download us, inviting us into your home, your ears, your head. I fucked that up, but that's okay. We just want to invite you.
Next time we podcast from the end of the world. Because why not?
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.